Well, hello all you wonderful people out there in YouTube land, and welcome to this second O-Gauge product review for November 2025. As promised, we are taking an in-depth look at this gorgeous Lionel number 6-19491 Christmas Vat Car. So, let's get this guy out of the box so you can get a little bit better look at it. Okay, y'all. So this is a standard Lionel 027 type freight car. This is not a scale model. This is more of a traditional slash toy train type item. I personally am not big on Christmas trains. Left to my own devices, I'm going to be honest, they're cool, but they probably would not be in the collection if I was a single man or married to someone else. Now that being said, I'm not knocking them. There's a lot of people in this hobby that only collect these types of trains, and that's awesome. I'm happy for you. But I'm more of a scale, realistic type of operator. So the features of this car are a plastic body with a separately applied roof. You have die-cast metal trucks, wheels, operating magnetic type knuckle couplers. The trucks are sprung. This car is capable of operation on curvature as tight as 0.27. So if you are new to the hobby or you're unfamiliar with O-gauge trains and O-scale trains, us three-railers, we're weird. All the two-rail guys like to measure the degree of curvature for their track in terms of radius, which of course is half the distance across a circle. Us O-gauge three-railers, like I said, we're weird. We like to be different. Our trains run on three-rail track versus two, so why not take that individuality a step further in how we measure curvature? We do circumference, which of course is the total distance all the way across the circle, or across a circle at the widest point. So what that means is this car is capable of operating on a circle of track as tight as 27 inches circumference. For you two-rail guys that may or may not be tuning in, what that means is this guy can operate on track as tight as 13.5 inches radius. Crazy, right? So, to start off with, you have good separation between the roof and the silver of the car body. All of the lettering on this car is legible. You have this bright, vivid Merry Christmas and alternating red, green, gold colors, along with the little snowflakes, little individualistic snowflakes all throughout the frame of the car. You have the product number, the 19491, built 2001 by Lionel, so this is from the 2001 catalog. North Pole Beverage Supply. So this is a vat car, which means it has these little tanks, these little 4 tanks. And the green tanks are apparently delicious eggnog, which I kind of find to be oxymoronic. If you like eggnog, my sympathies for your poor life choices. And hot chocolate is the red tanks. So you have eggnog and hot chocolate. You have cast-on details abound. You have cast-on grab irons, cast-on stirrup steps. These little cross braces are cast on. You have cast-on rivet and bolt detailing. You have these little clasps, or whatever they're called, cast on as well. Full height ladder here, cast on. If we rotate this car around to look at the B end of the car, you'll notice, again, kind of scant detailing because, like I said, this is not a high-end scale model. You have virtually the only separately applied detail on this car, the brake wheel, the handbrake wheel. Cast on brake chain and rod, little brakeman's perch, a full height ladder corresponding with the full height ladder on the side of the car. These little tabs here are one half of the system that keeps the car body attached to the car frame. On the A end of the car, there's a little Phillips head screw. If you unscrew that, you can lift this end of the car straight up and slide it forward. The car body comes off the frame. No polling pockets, but you do have some cast on grab irons here and here, and of course the cast on grab iron here, and cross braces and cross bracing right here. The roof of this car has these 8 cast on hatches, loading hatches to load the eggnog and hot chocolate apparently. And you have some nice wood planking detailing along the top of the car. There is, however, no specific walkway, brakeman's walkway. And on the underside of the car, you have the typical 027 lack of detailing. Now, what I did neglect to mention while we were looking at the B end of the car, the magnetic operating knuckle couplers. So, I'm going to use the A end as an example. Alright, you have this disc, you have this metal disc. This is meant to be pulled down by a magnetic uncoupling track section or similar product. You hit that button, that energizes the electromagnet, and boom, the coupler pops open. If you do not have a Lionel magnetic uncoupling track section or similar product, there is a little tab right there on the side of the coupler. Right there on the side of the coupler body. You can manually push down on that, and that pops the knuckle open pretty as you please. As you can see, truck mounted couplers, not body mount, which is standard fare for O-gauge trains. And of course, again, standard fare for Lionel 027 type freight cars. You have absolutely no underframe detailing on the bottom of this thing. But again, you get what you pay for, and you're not going to get a whole lot of detail out of 027 trains for the price you pay. As I said, this thing will operate on 027 curvature, which means that the 072 curvature of Main Track 1 on the South Texas Railroad is going to be an absolute breeze for this thing. So I have my wife's Lionel Santa's Flyer set on the track because, you know, if I'm reviewing a Christmas car, I might as well run a Christmas train.